Hey guys, it is time for the buzzword for today. One of the most heartbreaking things to me is to think that there are people out there, especially young children, who are growing up without a father in their life. Maybe their father's in prison, their father may have left their mother when they were young, or maybe their father's in and out of their life. Or maybe their father just isn't much of a dad. I mean, he's in their life, but he isn't being a real dad. So they don't have this understanding or this experience of a loving, good father in their life. And maybe that's your experience. Maybe you didn't have that good father in your life. And you don't understand that kind of love that a father can have for a son. And that can make it difficult to really grasp the love that God has for all those who have their faith in Jesus Christ. And we see this in John chapter 3. We are encouraged to really think about this love that God has for us. And it says there in verse 1, see what kind of love the Father has given to us, that we should be called children of God, and so we are. That word see there has the idea of to take special notice of something. It's very interesting to me that in the Greek language, this is an imperative. So the Apostle John is telling his readers to think about it. He's commanding them to think about the kind of love that God has. And other writers say that this is the idea of the foreign love of God, basically a love that is out of this world, a love that one cannot even experience in this world because it's otherworldly. It's a completely different kind of love than the world has ever experienced. And John commands us to think about it. And God displayed his love towards us, not just by saying, yes, I love people, but how we know that God has given love to us is that he has called us his children. Now, God didn't have to do that. God created Adam and Eve because he wanted to. He wanted to have a relationship with man. And after mankind sinned and brought sin into this world, God didn't have to love us again. God could have just pushed us away from him, said, be gone from me. But he didn't. He chose to send Jesus Christ here to be the demonstration of his love for us, so that all who put their faith in Jesus Christ, call upon him, turn from their evil ways, and totally depend on Jesus for their salvation, they get to be called the children of God. And they get to experience a love that is out of this world for them. And John calls us to, imperatively, he wants us to take notice of this great love, that we should be called the children of God. Look at verse 2. Beloved, we are God's children now, and what we will be has not yet appeared. But we know that when he, Jesus, appears, we shall be like him, because we shall see him as he is. And everyone who thus hopes in him in Jesus, purifies himself as he is pure. So what I want to say to you guys today is that maybe you feel unloved today. Maybe you don't have a loving father in your life. So it's hard for you to really think about God's love. But let me tell you, as someone who has experienced God's love for him, God did not have to save me. And God didn't have to save you. And if God hasn't saved you yet, His love towards you is drawing you to trust in Him for your salvation. That those that do have that loving relationship with the Father, I want to encourage you to continue to grow in that relationship. Those who have a relationship communicate with the one they're in a relationship with. God is our Father. Are you communicating with your Father every day? Are you hearing from Him through His scriptures? Are you meeting with other Christians and corporately experiencing that good Father through worship and through community prayer together, through service together? I just want to encourage you to grow in that love and revel in that love and enjoy that great love that God has for all those who are His children through Jesus Christ. That is your buzzword for today. Love the Lord, enjoy life, and I'm going to buzz off. See ya.